And so what prompted your move out to California to work at in comics?
Well, I didn't move here to work there, but I thank God it happened. I moved out here. I interned at Fox Entertainment in the Davis Classics division. What did they produce? They produced a movie called Dig into China around that time that starred who's the 6 Degrees guy, Kevin Bacon. And I would just read scripts and do coverage and all that sort of thing. And so that really was helpful in realizing kind of where I fall in the barometer of writing skills. It's like, oh, there's some people that are a lot worse than me. There's some people that are better than me. But that was an internship. It was unpaid. And I saw Jeffrey. I'd seen Jeffrey on TV when I lived in North Carolina. His comic book wedding was featured on Sci-Fi Channel. So I recognized him. So he was, to me, like a star or something. So I was like, oh, sir, I saw your wedding. He's like, oh, wow, that thing. And now that I know Jeffrey, I know that he loved being recognized. We talked about that before, how nice it is. So it fed right into, his awesome ego. And he's like, yeah, we're hiring at the store. You should come interview. I was like, oh, cool. I'm scraping by. I think my mom would send me like $500 a month back then. And I'd been here almost a month and just, So I go to the job interview. First thing I see when I walk in the door is Tuesday Gerald. I'm like, oh, this guy's a bad mofo. Obey the rule. He looked like a motorcycle guy. Now, little did I know he doesn't, he can barely ride a bicycle. But I was like, hey, I'm here for the interview. He's like, whatever, it was back there. And June and Jeffrey both interviewed me.
Oh, wow.
I guess I do have long hair again. But I had hair like down to my elbows, and June thought that I was like a drugged out stoner, and I wasn't then. But Jeffrey loved me, and I had heard the rumor that Joe Madureira was leaving X-Men to go start something new.
Yeah.
So I had like inside groovy info that I could drop in the interview, and I got the job, and that would be June '97, June or July.
Wow.
And I kind of became
Over 20
Jeffrey's
years
right-hand man, not in terms of like function or work, but in terms of like we were buddies. He would we had promo work. I mean, I did do some promo work. I managed to get him on MTV, like interviewed him and stuff, and I would call different studios and talk about how awesome he was. But he would, he'd be like, hey, what are you doing? And he's like, I'm working. He's like, well, come over. I was like, I can't, dude, I'm working. And he's like, call one of the guys in and then come over and we'll do some promo work, which meant like going to video stores and renting movies to bootleg and play basketball and just hang out. So, I mean, we did get some things done, but yeah. So, I think the first signing I put together was, and this was the first signing I ever put together. It was, who's the guy that draws all Marvel movies stuff? Andy Park, is that right?
I think you might be right. I'm not
it
sure.
Is. And I want to say Matt Hawkins, and it was for Tomb Raider #1.
Okay.
And there was this guy that would come in the store, and we actually carried these calendars he had published of this girl, Christine Becker, and it was like a weird sort of thing. I mean, she was beautiful, and the calendars were nice. It didn't really fit in the comic store, but in my head I was like, maybe if she comes and dresses as Tomb Raider, there's some sort of crossover. Potential there. And so, Tomb Raider was like a blue tank top and tan shorts, and she's Tomb Raider. So she did that, and we got like press coverage in the Gardena Valley News, and it was huge. It was a huge event, and it was like the first thing I'd ever put together, and it did really well, and so that would probably be early '98, I think.
Wow.
And just kind of started from there. I was like, I like to when I put a signing, and I'm kind of jumping ahead. But when I put an event or signing together, I don't want to just have like the writer or the artist behind the table drawing. If I can bring some sort of 3D element to it. I mean, when we do Guns Ablazing, you see.
Yeah.
We dress up.
You have girls
props,
there, and
sometimes we have girls there. Yeah.
And they dress up as characters.
Yeah. And it's fun. It's all consensual. But yeah, I mean, like when you see that at a show, like it stands out from.
Absolutely.
So yeah, we're working on a new book right now, and we're not going to be able to wear all our cowboy gear, so we have to
gotta use it now.
Yeah. So we're gonna do something new and different, and hopefully exciting. So yeah,
I'm excited to check it out.
Yeah, man.